Alright, we're back to searches controller and the add function. First of all, to temporarily overlook that problem of the validator throwing an error, we could just comment out everything that has to do with validating that the search term is empty, just to temporarily overlook that error. So we can continue here, and which means we can just say if this is not empty, just as a temporary if is not empty. So we won't save any empty data into our database. Okay. All right, temporarily. Now what we have to do is to come to here. We're trying to display in the add. We're trying to display a list of users that that the search term matches, but then we also have to display other things. So I want to quickly go to getbootstrap.com, just getbootstrap.com, and we will look for the getting started, this URL, getting started. So we'll look for a sample template of Twitter Bootstrap templates that will help us, that looks like what we're looking for, so we can use it to display our search results. So if you scroll down on the page, you'll see some sample templates. This is what I'm looking for. So I'm basically looking for something like this that has 3 columns. You can use this too, but this is the kind of thing I need. It has 3 columns, and I don't think we have. Okay, this is another 3 column, and this is another 3 column. I'm looking for something cool that has 3 columns. Probably something like this. Okay. So this is the kind of thing I'm looking for, something that has 3 columns. I think eventually this will make sense more. This guy. So this guy kind of has the kind of search results I'm looking for. So we're just gonna either inspect element or view page source. I will inspect element, and this pulls up. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for these search results. You know what? Let's leave this. Let's look for something that will give us tabs. So we'll go to bootsnip.com, then I'll search for tabs. So if I do bootsnip.com, hit search bar, the space bar on your keyboard, it will bring out this to make it look like this. Let me start from the beginning. So we have bootsnip.com here. I'll just hit the space bar and then I'll search for tabbed. So it opens a search result for sample Bootstrap codes that is tabbed. Okay. So I'm looking for something like this that will give me 2 tabs. So we can just say users and others. So I click on it, and it has this. Look at what it does. It's the same form, but it works for sign in and sign up. Okay, so we'll basically take it and copy out the sign in and sign up code and put users, skills, and so on, so that the person can click and see the search results for those. So if you click on HTML, of course you'll see the code, and then you'll copy the code. So I'm going to basically copy the code. And then Ctrl C on my keyboard. I've copied it. Then I'll move over to our code somewhere here. So let's try and paste it here and see what it will look like. Remove this login form, panel body. If it doesn't look cool, remove the panel body. So I've pasted it, and let us go and refresh our code and look at it and see what it looks like. So here, if we just visit this place, so cool. So this works fine. So what we'll do now is to copy out this code so that we can display our search results. Now to display our search results, we will have to go to Bootstrap and get a media query. So I'll go to Bootstrap, get Bootstrap components. So we'll look for the media query that will help us display our media object. So we have a media object right here. So we want our users and search results to display this way. Okay, so this is where we will have to copy. So we'll copy this. We'll replace the form contents with these guys. So if we go back to our code, we will have first of all, we have the contents for the login. As you can see, this is the first username and password box. So we'll copy them out first of all. Then we have the login button, the control group. So we just remove that one too. Have the field set and login. We'll remove this too. And the form and everything about the form, we'll remove it. Cool. So from here, we're looking at when someone clicks the tab, see what is happening here. If you know Bootstrap or you already know what I'm saying, somebody clicks login, it goes to search for where there is a login ID. So if we come to this part of the page, we see that there's an ID of login. So if we change this to users, we can say, okay, the same thing is users. It will still work. Then instead of login, we can say users. So right here, we can just paste the media query for that. Oops. So we can do the same thing for the sign up. As you can see, create. There's a tab. So we'll just everything about this form, we'll remove it. And we can call it skills, because we'll eventually return search results for skills. Oops. Okay, so instead of create, we'll call it skills. So if we go up to where the person has to click create account, we can just say, do we call it skills? We'll eventually find what to call it so that the user will see it, but we can just call it skills for now. Okay, cool. Then we have this. So what is remaining for us now is to loop through from in the media query we have. So we're going to end the for, put this and end for, and then we're going to start it here. We'll put this and we for users in users, for user in users. So here we're going to display the user's first name. So we will say user dot first name. So we're looping through the user's variable we passed in. From here we passed in a user's variable, so we're looping through it to display the list of all the users. So if we are back to this place, we'll see that we're looping through to display the list of all the users. And of course, as usual, we've not done anything about images, so we will comment the image part out. We're building our MVP, so we don't have to worry about images for now. Alright, it's the same thing we'll do for skills and so on, but let's test and see that our users is working, and we'll fix all this, have this account. We'll just say search results or something. Okay, so if we are back to our page, what we have is a reload. Okay, there is no user and there is no, we'll still face this. So what we can do here is to search for John. As you can see, our first result of John is being displayed by default. Okay, so if there were more results, it would have been displayed. So we can tinker around to make this look much cooler. Okay, and then in the next video we'll just tinker around a little to make it look much cooler. And of course, you know, this search result should not be showing when there is no search result. Okay, we'll check for that too using an if statement. Alright, so thank you very much. See you in the next video.